Yeah, not
That's brilliant. Um, so when you were like starting out, obviously, how did you like get into darts? Who was your inspiration back then?
I kind of got born into darts, to be fair. Like my dad played, and he still plays now. My mum played, my grandparents as well. So I think I was kind of born into it, you know.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I mean, kind of growing up watching darts. You know, you had the likes of Phil Taylor and Adrian Lewis. You know, and like Van Gerwen when he was younger. And yeah, so I think watching those guys, you know, I've always this darts has always been something I've wanted to do, and it's something I've always sort of pushed for and wanted to achieve, like to achieve as much as I can, really.
yeah. When you were first, obviously, how was your first like competitive match? Were you feeling nervous? What were you feeling?
Um, my first competitive match, do you know what? I don't really remember it. It was when I was about seven, I think. Um, Playing in like the local league in my local town. Um, and it was like I think it was a trebles game, um, and I got left the double and the winning double, and I hit the winning double, and yeah, but that was all I really remember from it, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know if there was any nerves there, to be honest.
Throughout your career, what's the most like proudest achievement for you that you'd say?
Um, Definitely playing for England last year. Um, that will be something that lives with me forever. Um, you know, the privilege to
Yeah,
play for your country is incredible, and then getting my tour card as well is will also be one of the best achievements of my career.
yeah, definitely. When you're practicing, how many days do you practice, or is it just you practice when you feel like throwing, or what actually is it?
I try and practice every day. Um, when I do practice, it tends to be anything between 2 and 4 hours. Um, yeah, so I'll try and practice as much as I can, um, just to try and keep on top of everything.
Yeah.
You know, keep sort of practicing my doubles and finishing and stuff like that as well. So yeah.
How do you stay focused and like mentally sharp during competitions, or does it just come to you?
I'm not too sure really. I just kind of try and zone out. So like when I'm at tournaments, I'll put my AirPods in, I'll listen to music, um, and just try and have a laugh with people that I'm there with. Just
Yeah,
kind of takes away that sort of how can I put it? It takes away the seriousness of it kind of thing. Like, yes, you've got to be serious to an extent, but if you take it too seriously, then it. I think for me personally, I think if I take it too seriously, then it's not gonna. I'm just gonna be trying too hard,
yeah.
you know. So yeah, I just kind of put my AirPods in and have a laugh with people.
When you're playing, what's your favourite double checkout combination?
Oh wow. Normally, if someone asks me what my favorite double is, I'll just say anyone that I hit. Whatever double I've hit to win that game, that's all that matters to me. Um, Probably would be tops or tens, to be fair. So because I'm quite tall, it kind of helps. Like sort of, I'm not having to sort of bring myself down. I can stand up and you know I can really kind of go
Yeah.
for it.
How do you handle the pressure in a close match?
Um, I'll probably just try and just sort of think to myself, just stay calm.
Just be
Just
relaxed.
don't. Yeah, basically, yeah. You know, have a sip of water, um, and yeah, just kind of think, just take a deep breath and just relax.
Yeah. What's the toughest loss you've ever experienced, and what did you learn from that?
Oh, wow. Oh, I don't know. I'm not too sure. That's a tough question. That's a really tough question. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about losing an actual game of darts, but in terms of points throughout my career, I think the biggest loss for me was, I would say at one point, I can't remember what year it was, I was quite confident I'd get into the England youth side
Yeah,
and didn't, and I was heartbroken. I I honestly didn't know what to do with myself, whether to carry on playing darts, because at that moment, because I'd done everything that I thought I needed to
yeah,
and more, um, for it to still, the way I looked at it, for it to still not be enough, I kind of thought, what's the point? You
yeah.
know, that you've thrown everything at this for the past 12 months and got nothing out of it. So that was hard to take. Luckily, the people that I had around me, like my dad, and they kind of just said, rise to it, sort of like not like sort of rise above it. You know, get into the team next year, prove them wrong, prove them that prove to them that you should be there.
How do you bounce back after a bad game or tournament?
Um, I try not to let it get to me too much. There's obviously always disappointment there when you lose.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just try and kind of think, it is what it is. Obviously, it wasn't meant to be my day. Um, yeah, and just kind of, if there's another tournament the next day or or the same day, I just think, right, get back, go and have an hour or so on the board and
yeah.
try and just kind of get your head back into it, and regroup. If I come back home after a tournament loss, I might have a day off from practicing just to kind of relax, and then the day after that, straight back on the board and sort of work on whatever I think went wrong in that game.
What are your thoughts on the current level of competition?
It's it's insane, to be honest. It's got better and better and better throughout the years, and it will continue to. And I know for a fact it will. The level of youth players that are coming through now
Especially
is
the likes of like
incredible.
Aidan Walker and Jack Johnson, then.
Yeah, you've got those two boys. You've got Mitchell Laurie, who's
Yeah,
just won the Europe Cup team event and the singles as well. You've got players like Mason Tees. You've got Ryan Branley coming through. There's so many players now that are that they're really sort of pushing some of the bigger players, and it is really good to see. It's really good. But yeah, it's the standards mental.
finally, what's your ambition in darts? What are you what do you want to achieve?
As much as I can, to be quite honest. Obviously, I'd love to be world champion. That's anyone's dream in darts, is to become a world champion. Um, yeah, do you know what? I think that'd probably be it. To be quite honest, I've played for my country. Like I say, I've had that privilege. I've got the next sort of 18 months on the tour.
Yeah.
Um, that's been an experience on its own. But yeah, I think to try and achieve as much as I possibly can, and to hopefully one day become world champion.
Well, thank you for doing this. I
No, it's no problem, mate. Not a problem.
will wish you luck in future competitions.
Thank you very much, mate. I hope this all goes well for you as well.
Yeah. See you later.
Cheers, mate. Bye bye.
Promise you you'll catch me.